All right, what's up, peace family? Tyson podcast here to talk about Tupac, Mike Tyson, Bruce Seldon. All right, this is something that I missed. I'm mad at myself for missing this, and my eyes wasn't open to up to this huge glaring uh, evidence, man. All right, so in a Mike Tyson fight or a Floyd Mayweather fight or any big fight in Las Vegas, stars come out. All right, stars come out for Mike Tyson. All right, so in his first fight back, he fought this guy named Peter McNeely. All right, he fought Peter McNeely, and all the stars came out. Celebrities came out to watch the fight. Usually, that's what happens when a big fight. Celebrities come out to watch fights. They love fights. All right, so Michael Jackson was expected to be there. Jim Carrey, George Clooney, Luke Perry, Kelsey Grammer. Now, this is 1 year before the 1996 fight with Bruce Seldon. All right, he fights Peter McNeely, Mike Tyson versus Peter McNeely. All right, and everybody knew Mike was going to destroy this guy, but I want to get to some stage events with these Mike Tyson fights too. All right, if you're a celebrity watching tonight, Mike Tyson, Peter McNeely heavyweight fight could be an e-ticket experience. All right, Tyson is expected to draw a full house, 167,000 people, just like Barbara Streisand. All right. So they go through a list of celebrities, okay? And look, we're gonna notice something. We'll have more than 75 top name celebrities on property. 75 top name celebrities, all right? And they go through all of them, all right? Michael Jackson, Jim Carrey, George Clooney, Luke Perry, Kelsey Grammer, Seinfeld, Tim Allen, Louis Anderson, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jennifer Tilly, Kiefer Sutherland, Mukesh Taylor, Steve Martin, Keenan, Damon, Sean, and Marlon Wayans, Louis Gossett Jr., Gregory Hines, Magic Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Francis Ford Coppola, Christian Slater, all the big 90 stars in the 90s, Eddie Murphy, come on, man, Don Johnson, Denzel Washington, Julian Moore, Larry Holmes, and Patrick Ewing. Big stars go to the fight. Johnny Gill is singing the national anthem at the fight. Y'all, look at this. Now look at this. Now uh fast forward to the 1996 fight. There's only one celebrity mentioned at this fight. It's Tupac. They knew this shit was gonna happen. This shit was staged. Where are all the celebrities for the fight? There's only one celebrity there. It's fucking Tupac. And Suge Knight, we could say, is kind of a celebrity. Not really. Nobody give a shit about Suge Knight back then. Not like that. The only celebrity that they really showing y'all is probably a few boxers and Tupac. Look at hold on. Look at now look at his record. Look at Bruce Seldon's record. 33-3. Just like I showed you the other day with the coach kicking the field goal. You know some bullshit is going down. Some Freemasonic staged event is going down. Even he got the 44-1, which that got something to do with the Saints. That 144, you don't see that number a lot this year. But I digress. We try to stay on this subject, okay? This subject right here. All right, Tyson really whooped his ass, but let me show you. Let's watch a little bit of the fight, man, so y'all can see what's going on, right? So now I try to get anything pre-fight. There's nothing about the pre-fight. They don't even show him walking into the ring. They don't even show the interest. All right, but they got Tupac, right? There's a little video of Tupac, right, before the fight, allegedly. But we don't really know what fight this is.
It all seemed a bit
unreal. All these people probably are in on the hoax, man. All right, so hold on. That's Tyson coming out. Now look, celebrity that Tyson fight. Usually, this is what happens. Big name celebrities come out for Mike Tyson fights. It's like a Laker game. But at this one fight, this infamous fight, there's no celebrities there except for Tupac. Freemasonic bullshit, man. All right, yeah, stars come out for Tyson fight. Yeah. Pre-fight, they didn't really show us nothing. I'm trying to get a weigh-in or anything. All right, so we just got to go to the fight. Let's watch the fight. Let's see what happens, man. Because it's a real quick fight. It's only 4 minutes and 11 seconds. I done cut it down to 2 minutes, y'all, because we know what happens. We ain't got to watch the whole damn fight. But let's look at this, man. Look at the punches. Just watch this. Watch. Bruce Seldon is full of shit.
Tyson comes right into Bruce Seldon.
Bruce has used that jab, but already got hit with a hook. He's got to step to it once in a while.
A left hook by Mike Tyson already got to Bruce Seldon.
Every once in a while, you got to step into the eye of the storm to get to Mike Tyson. Okay? Bruce Seldon cannot kick backwards, jab backwards, or punch going backwards because it's not going to be effective enough to keep Mike off.
And Mike Tyson eats up fighters that go fighting backwards because he lunges forward, and that's where the power is for him.
Tyson coming forward. Swing and a miss with the right hook attempt. Now there's the left jab. Not much sweat from Mike Tyson.
Time to go down.
Perspiration. Seldon cooking that trademark left jab. Again, Tyson boring in, and then Seldon decides to hold on. That looks familiar.
So when Mike's down in the crouch, he's got to spring up. When Bruce comes down and then comes up into Mike. Maybe he can be effective enough to hurt him, but not going backwards, not at this range.
Tyson is not bobbing and weaving and not in that crouch that we were talking about. He's standing way outside. Look how he stands straight up there. Now that's not.
Look. Did you see that? Did you fucking see that?
Look how he stands straight up there. Now that's not.
What did he hit?
That was a punch high. Talking about. He's standing way outside. Look how
they are full of shit. Look at that. And he falls and lays out flat.
That was a punch high on the head.
Punch high in the head, Freddie. You're exactly right.
Hand, and it was stunned him.
Bruce, you full of shit, man. Don't do this, Bruce.
Yeah, a nice long rest there, but he has felt.
And then he just falls back out and lays out flat.
And Seldon is down on his stomach.
Steve, there are two unalterable truths in boxing. If you have a great chin, you don't have a great chin.
Get the fuck out of here. One more time, man. With that fake ass punch. Look at that. Look.
Round one, Seldon goes down for the first time.
And I'm going to let it play out. Because he's going to shake his head.
Yeah, a nice long rest there, but he has felt.
Get the fuck out of here. You ain't even been hit enough times, Bruce.
Steve, there are two
now look at it. Look, watch this. Watch you shake his head.
You can't get one. You can't buy one or learn one.
Get the fuck out. And then they stop the fight.
It's over in the first round.
It's a fixed fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the.
Because the real story, it wasn't about the fight. You can fake this all day because guess what? Tupac dies moments later. Can't find a way in. It's just a fucking stage fight. That's all you can see. You can't even see Tyson walking down to the thing. All right, so they did an interview with him afterwards. I thought we was gonna get to see that, but I guess not. Okay, we got pictures of Tupac. We ain't gonna spend too much time on this stuff. This is him at the fight.
The whole nation. How can they call me murderer for my spoken words? This composition be my prophecy. I hope it's heard. My only fear of death is It's reincarnation. Ghetto gladiator. Mike Tyson. Never take a beat. Can't keep going. Another
The camera don't even show the punch.
Black venoms in my silhouette. Just watch the fear.
Don't this remind you of King Von? But I mean, King Von had to jump the dude. King Von just beat up Quando Rondo, and then somebody come around the truck and shoots King Von, right? But it's the same type of situation, you know what I'm saying? A fight, then a shoot. Alright, stage. All stage. This is them leaving out the MGM fast as shit. They got the fuck up out of there real quick. Guess who stays behind? The dude with the 13 jersey. Orlando Anderson had on a jersey with the number 13 on it. Clear as day. Clear as day. You can see Orlando Anderson clear as day.
This ain't gonna last long. Y'all know how Tyson do it. So we gonna watch Beat This Boys silly. We at.
Alright, let's keep it pushing, man.
Had several vehicles traveling eastbound on Flamingo. Officers were at the Maxim Hotel investigating stolen vehicle when they heard several gunshots being fired down below. They saw a caravan of about 5 cars that were traveling eastbound, heard the shots again. Approximately 12 to 13 shots were fired. They also saw the black BMW followed by a black BMW station wagon and 3 other cars.
Hold on, because I got more. I got way more, yeah. Trying to hurry up to get through this, man. I ain't never seen it.
Again, this is unfortunate situation.
Orlando, LA, NBA Finals, which is they was all in Orlando. No blood on the ground. Okay, so some people saying Mike Tyson is linked to fuck all that. We ain't even gonna do all that. We ain't even going there. We just gonna do this, man. We gonna watch this.
Place for the middle car to go. The middle car is blocked in by the lead car, is blocked in by the car to the left, and is finally blocked in by the right car, which appears to be the shooter in this incident.
Let's take a critical look at Tupac's BMW. Now keep your mind on the car in front. Allegedly 12 or 13 shots were fired.
13, of course.
The only way this scenario could happen without hitting another car is if they approach the red light, put the car in park. But who puts the car in park at the red light? The natural human instinct is to get out of harm's way. If the car wasn't in park at the red light, shots fired would have caused Tupac's BMW to hit other cars in front or nearby. It is virtually impossible to dodge all shots while keeping your foot on the brakes, at the same time pulling Tupac down to protect him. Here are some photos of the car from the night of the shooting. This proves there was no car damage from traffic to the vehicle.
No front end damage.
If the car wasn't in park at the red light, once the shooting started, Mr. Knight's foot would have naturally moved off the brakes to escape gunfire, which would have caused the BMW to accelerate forward.
Pulled up at this light, and so another vehicle actually pulled up right next to them. The shot at that woman's car. Another woman in the car slams on her gas.
A black car pulled up and started shooting, crashes into a pillar when a suspect opened fire, several bullets striking the family's truck.
While doing this analysis, I contacted one of the connected Tupac YouTube channels. I wanted to get his opinion on this simple logic. I asked about the brakes, and his reply was, that BMW was a manual transmission, so he would have to put it in neutral. But that being said, I decided to double check. Going back to the real photos of the BMW, we can clearly see the car is automatic. And just as I suspected, like all other YouTube accounts connected to the Tupac case, they gave an excuse. So the YouTube channel that claims to know the details and also create documentaries blatantly lied to cover the fact that the shooting reported could not have happened the way it's described by media and participants involved. Also noticed during the shooting, all cars stayed in place until the shooter finished. Afterwards, the cars in front of the BMW drove off, allowing Tupac's BMW to make that U-turn. Now ask yourself, does this sound like a real event?
Wait, there's more. There's more. You want to see the number 13 jersey? Look at right there. Hold on. Pause. Number 13 jersey, clear as day. Like out of all these people, you can see Orlando Anderson clear as fucking day. Wearing the number 13, the Freemasonic number, man.
We see Orlando Anderson casually walking in the food court. Note that the timestamp translates to 8:48 p.m.
48.
Also notice the very large crowd.
2048.
Now it's 8:49 p.m. How did Orlando Anderson get to this section in a matter of seconds? And where is that large crowd? The number 7 means perfection and completion. This is why the camera used to capture the staged event was number 7. The Tupac show was over. Looking over the footage, we can see the venue is packed. The Tyson vs. Sheldon fight was over about 8:25 p.m.
He stayed there. Orlando stayed there and talked to the police.
As the camera pans around, we get a glimpse of the outside area. Mike Tyson at the time was the biggest boxer in the world. This shot was taken around 8:54 p.m. The fight was over, so we should see a large crowd. Pretty empty for a Tyson fight. This also reminds me of what the commentators said during the fight.
Fans afterward, we going fix. Mike, how do you feel standing here right here? Well, listen, what kind of, do you think Mike Tyson's going to fix the fight? They get the question and how the fans react, because they're the ones who are paying, and there weren't that many fans here tonight.
I find it very interesting. He says, they weren't that many fans here tonight. And
what,
for
no
Mike
celebrity
Tyson in the 90s, this is unheard of.
And there weren't even that many fans here tonight.
We can also get a glimpse of the audience as Bruce Sheldon walks in the ring. Pay attention to the background.
A lot of empty seats.
And of course, it's a fixed fight.
Look at that.
Just like most of Mike Tyson fights, it's all set up for Tyson to win. But I will be doing a chapter on that later. Another thing we find strange is the amount of news coverage and celebrities present for the previous Tyson fight. But in the September 7th fight, there's very little media coverage, celebrities and home videos from fans attending the event. They're doing things to intentionally throw us off and start conspiracy theories. My theory is that the Tupac shooting was possibly filmed at another time, and not September 7th. I can say this for a fact because of the alleged last picture of Tupac. We spotted an impossibility within the photo taken by Leonard Jefferson.
I absolutely love my child car. There was one instance in which I was low on funds and I needed
shit. The photo on the right is said to be of Tupac inside the MGM Grand on September 7th. Mike Tyson versus Sheldon started around 8 p.m., so this photo was taken anywhere from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Notice the end of his mustache. As we look at the photo on the left, it's said to be a few seconds before the shooting. Look at the mustache. It is longer. This is impossible. No one can grow a mustache longer in a span of 2 hours or less. So that leaves one option. They are lying about the photos. Friends and family of Tupac claims the BMW picture was photoshopped. Leonard Jefferson claims the picture isn't, and gives no explanation on why the mustache appears to be different.
This right here, can you see this?
Yeah. And before you get into that, Huggy, I can't answer to that, sir. So,
I understand. You can't answer for that photo, but this is your photo. And
yes, sir.
And in your photo, if you want to, can you pick up your photo so we can? It's not no conspiracy thing here. We want to know if that same photo that we see here is the same the same face that we get out of your photo. Just want to make sure we on the same page here with this photo. All right, so we all on the same page, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Now, this was previously before he got in this vehicle, and you took this photo. Why is this mustache longer than this photo from earlier that night?
As I said to you, Huggy, I cannot get into that. I don't know anything about the mustache theory. That's something I just started hearing, I don't know, about 6-7 months ago. So I don't know. I can't answer that. I can't answer that. All I can answer to is that I took the picture. That's all I can answer is that I took the picture.
Okay, now if you don't mind,
mustaches and all that.
Okay, I understand. Now, my thing is this: I want to say, can you agree to me on one thing? In your photo, this mustache is past his bottom lip. Is that correct?
Let me see. Yeah.
All right. And in this photo, which is not propaganda, and there's multiple photos like this. Same night. He has the euthanasia chain on.
Allegedly.
You got the orange Versace shirt, and etc.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, you might not have to answer this, but I'm just going to ask you a personal question. Just me and you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Can you agree that this mustache is longer than that mustache from earlier that night?
Yeah.
All right. Now, I just remember you saying, "Oh, this is just ridiculous. Y'all are questioning it," and I didn't have no problem with you saying. No. I don't have no problem with you saying that. My thing is that you tried to clown us for what we're saying, and you just answered it.
What do you mean?
You were talking about how people were conspiracy theorists on the mustache picture.
Yeah, because you're asking me about a mustache.
Man, people get mad because they call you a conspiracy theory, man. But look, man, a conspiracy got to have some type of method to it, man. People get locked up for conspiracy every day, B. The feds will throw you in jail for conspiracy, nigga.
What's going on here is that people are starting to notice that in this photo, which is supposed to be the last photo, this mustache couldn't have possibly grew in the last one.
But you know what you need to do? You need to get with the person that took that other picture and ask them that same question.
Absolutely, I agree with you. You're right.
So that's I can't.
Now, can I say something? Somebody in the room said it doesn't look longer. One might turn down while the other one is more straight up. Okay, I'm gonna ask you again because you answered this. Now, this is something that this had nothing to do with my opinion. You said that this photo, his mustache is longer than this photo. Is that correct?
Hold on. All right, repeat your question.
All right, this mustache is longer than this mustache, correct?
Yeah, I can't see. But yeah, it looks a little different.
All right, now that's all I want. I'm not into the whole bug you about it. I just want you to just know that.
A real explanation for the mustache. It's a sloppy investigation made for TV with conflicting stories and inconsistencies such as this.
We were directly behind Sugar Pot.
And these gals are in one car, and they turn and talk to them.
The convoy hits a red light at the corner of Flamingo and Koval. 2 cars stop in front of the vehicle carrying Suge and Tupac. Tupac's bodyguard pulls up directly behind. With Suge and Tupac focused on the women on their left, They don't notice the late model Cadillac pulling up on their right.
The girls decide to get out of the caravan to go to the club ahead of them. They come to a stop just in front and to the right of Suge's car.
With Suge and Tupac focused on the women on their left, they don't notice the late model Cadillac pulling up on their right.
They come to a stop just in front and to the right of Suge's car.
Focused on the women on their left.
Up just in front
Yeah,
and to
which
the
one?
right
What is
of
it?
Suge's car.
Or the women on the right or left. We don't know. They changed the story to fit the documentary being produced. No one questions it. Also notice they chose a black and white car. This represents duality.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly
Jesus
can help.
Christ, man. Oh, fuck, my bad. I don't want to hear it, but let the shit play out. Shit. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. This is fucking crazy, man. It's deeper than that, man. Y'all go check this channel out, man.
Tupac was allegedly shot
hoax.
11:17 p.m. Why that number? Let's multiply 11 and 17. It equals 187. The California Penal Code 187 is defined as the unlawful killing of a human being.
That suggests
everything
number
is
two.
coded.
I'll say that our homicide detectives during their investigation, they're quite busy now.
I'll say that our homicide detectives during their investigation, they're quite busy now.
Homicide is doing its investigation. That's strange, because homicide comes when there's a murder. So far, Tupac was alive.
Wounds are life-threatening, but serious, not in critical condition at this time. Say that our wounds are life-threatening, but serious, not in critical condition at this time. Say that our homicide detectives during their investigation, they're quite busy now.
With so many inconsistencies, I started to wonder if Tupac was really an open case. Let's see. (1990 through 1999). This is the start of 1996. November 96. October 96. Hold on, she's kind of sexy. I wonder what happened to her. Anyway. And July 1996. He's not listed as an open case. No need to wonder why. It was pre-planned, premeditated, and pre-plotted. Tupac was never shot. It was all acting and all assisted with the help of crisis actors and a Hollywood production team. Tupac was not just a rapper, he was an actor, an artist, a performer. We must not forget. No blood, no burial, no funeral, no eyewitnesses, no footage, no body, no arrests, fake autopsy, fake death certificate, fake news, actors. All fake.
When the world is on your shoulder.
Tupac, to program and control. He was a plant, man, just like Tekashi 6ix9ine, like all these motherfuckers, man. Yo, man, peace to y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button,